topic number 2. We watched the video Anonymous last week, and you had a chance to write some essays for me, and I took the sentences that I thought maybe we could all learn a little bit from. Let's take a look at them. The first example, which I gave as answers to everyone to make sure that you understand how important it is to make sure that your verbs match up with your subjects. Okay, so for example, in this version, this video express, video, this video. The closest pronoun to that in the series I, you, he, she, it, we, they is it. And if it is it is a third person singular, so it cannot be express, it is expresses. Please be very careful about that, because that's the sort of thing that if you don't master that, it's just going to make your English that much more difficult to raise to the next level. We look at the next one, okay? Expresses and then show in the original also is matched with this video. This video show. No, this video shows. Okay? And show needs an object. So real happiness and shows us. And happy, the adjective happy, to make that the comparative happier, doesn't need more. It just needs the ER here in happier. Okay, so make sure that you understand that. The basic rule is this. If the adjective has only 2 or maybe 3 syllables, okay, then it needs happier, prettier, cuter. But if it is 3 or more syllables, and I know there's a gray area about 3, but beautiful, more beautiful, expensive, more expensive. Generally 2 or 3, sometimes 3 still takes but generally when you get to 3, you need to say more or most. Less than that, it's or est. Okay, let's look at the first one that you had to do for yourself, okay? If every people in the world can do like his actions, this world become to be better. Okay, well, let's look at this, for example. If every people, I understand what you're saying, but that's actually better as, let me just take this whole thing down here and paste it. And also I'll give this a period. If every people, that should really be everyone. We have a word for that in English, everyone. Okay, so you don't need people. If everyone in the world can do like his actions. Actions is a noun based on a verb, to act. So you don't need this extra verb, do like his actions. You can just say, can act like him, this world become to be better. Okay, so you don't need actions. You can just take that out because it becomes act. Okay, this world become to be better. Well, what you would want to say is, if everyone in the world can act like him, this world would. This world would become, and we don't need to be, this world would become better. Okay, because the implicit idea of being is already in become, so you don't need to say become to be. That's what this part is all about, be. So it's already in there, the idea that something is, okay? Now, the main points here basically are these, okay? That they are related to the conditional form, your verb choices, and your object pronouns. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. I've not heard someone give the beggar a money in real. Okay, first of all, let me grab that whole thing, put it down here. Okay, real. Riaru is what you call Japanese English. It's something that you say on wide shows or in talk shows. We don't say in real, okay? We say in real life. In real is very, very Japanese English. Okay. Next, a money. We don't say a money. Money is non-countable, so you don't have to say a money. Okay. And I've not heard of something. I've not heard someone means that you can't hear, because you can't hear anyone. You can't hear someone. You can't hear anyone. But when you're talking about a topic, not a sound, okay, then you say, I've not heard of someone. And someone give the beggar, again, someone, that would be third person. I've not heard of someone gives the beggar would actually be a little bit more grammatical, but that's still not correct. What you want to say is, I've not heard of someone giving, okay, and not the beggar, because we're not talking about one specific person. We're talking about a beggar, because you're talking about any situation. You've not heard of it, so it's not something that you can specify, so it is a beggar. I've not heard of someone giving a beggar money in real life. So be careful about these points, okay? I'll get them for you right here. Take them from my copy. So be careful how to use of, okay? Heard of someone. And verbal phrases, that's when I was talking about someone, giving, okay? And watch out for your wasei-eigo. Okay, next. Maybe after that, he may happen something happy. Kind of strange, but let me get this, okay? So first of all, let me give that a period, okay? And be careful about all of these commas. There are a lot more commas in Japanese writing than there is in English. We don't use commas that often, okay? So first of all, I would say after that, maybe. So let me just write this as after that to begin. After that, and take out both of those commas, maybe, okay? Now here, maybe he may happen something. The subject and the object are actually reversed, especially when you're talking about something happening. Something happening is that thing's reflexive subject. So you don't say, Jose happened something. You would say something happened to Jose. So you would say this, something, what is it? Something happy. Maybe maybe something, I'll put it here. Maybe something, and then take this out. Maybe something happy. That is the actual subject. Something happy. Okay, and then you have the verb. Something happy may happen to him. Okay, after that, maybe something happy may happen to him. Okay, so let's take the points from that, which were subject choices, okay, and making sure that you have a period when you write, okay. And just very simple things, but say basically subject choice. Actually, let's add this too, commas. So be careful about how many commas you use. English is not Japanese. We don't use as many commas, okay. Let's take a look at the next two, which are up here. Okay, next one. I always give up my seat to pregnant, elderly people, and disabled people on the train. Okay, let me take this, copy that over here. And how would I change this? Well, first of all, I always give up my seat to pregnant. Pregnant is an adjective, and you cannot use pregnant as a sole object in a sentence. So you'd have to say pregnant women. Oops, women. You don't want to say pregnant people because there are no pregnant people. There are only pregnant women, okay? But you did say elderly people and disabled people. So that's another reason. You don't want to say people, people, people. You don't want to keep repeating yourself. Even here, elderly people and disabled people, that's kind of repeating yourself, but it's okay because it's really the better way to say the elderly or disabled here is with people. But it is better to say the elderly. You have to say people because the elderly itself can be used as a singular adjective noun type, okay? And disabled people on the train. Yep, no problem. Okay, now let's see here. Sorry about that. The points are... Okay, copy. The comma and that you want to watch out for. Okay. It is very important to have money, but not all having money. I understand what this is saying, but it needs a lot of clarification. So the first part about it is very important to have money, okay, but not all having money. I know what you're trying to say, that there is the point of money, but not everything about life is about having money. Number one, okay, but should not start a sentence, okay? It's very important to have money, but not all having money. Oh, let's put that comma back. It's important to have money, but not, okay? All, instead of saying all, not everything having money, that doesn't actually have a verb. Having cannot be a verb. Having is a gerundial that can either be the present participle to be, or it can be a noun, but it can't be a verb. So you're still needing a verb. But not everything is about having money. Having money is actually a noun phrase, okay? So what happened here is that this is turned out to be a problem with a verb. So be careful. In this case, this person got knocked down 1 grade from an A down to a B+, unfortunately, just because of one mistake. Okay, then the last one here. He took the, let's see. This is what you want as the main point, okay? Verbs. Last one. He took the plant to stop the water, but that plant might fall down because of the strong water. Then the situation back to the beginning. Let's copy that. Okay, so first he took the plant. He didn't take the plant. He didn't pick it up and bring it back to his house. So he didn't take it. He moved the plant. Okay, he moved the plant to stop the water. The plant wasn't stopping the water. Stopping the water means that it will completely force it to not move. So what you wanted to say is maybe catch the water. He moved the plant to catch the water, but that plant might fall down because of strong water. Then needs an if, okay, about an if-then statement. So if this, then that. So right here, catch the water, but if that plant falls, not might fall down, this is an if statement, so you don't need that might, okay? If that plant falls down because, of the strong water, then you need a comma. Then the situation back to the beginning. No verb there, okay? The situation goes back. Be careful again. That is yet another verb mistake. The situation goes back to the beginning. So here are the points for this. Verbs, okay, to go, and about making a good if-then statement. Okay, if you're going to say then, you have to find a place for the beginning of the first part of the clause that says if this condition, then this result. And watch out for your verbs. Okay, thank you very much.